Back in 1994, I had a really bad back, which required surgery. The surgeons at that stage didn't think I'd be able to play tennis again, not at my level. But my physio had different ideas, and she recommended that I try Pilates. Now, I'd heard about it from, because through ballet dancers and whatever, but never actually tried it. My form of exercises up until my back surgery had really been, a lot of heavy weights, leg squats, sprints, a lot of stress on the body. Now, when I came in to do the Pilates, it was very gentle. Initially, I thought, well, it's not really doing much, but when you're actually working those muscles, and only those muscles, you really start feeling it. It's not as easy as it seems. The end of the story is that I haven't had a back problem since. I've been playing 3 and 4 hours of tennis, and I get a little bit of a stiff back. I mean, who doesn't? But I've never had a major back problem again. And, I think Pilates has really saved my career.
I'm so glad that you decided to buy this video, because I know that Pilates can do for you what it's done for me. For years I've suffered with terrible low back problems and tension headaches, and I despaired of ever finding an exercise program that I could safely do. And then I discovered Pilates. What first struck me was that here was an exercise that I could do without injuring my back. And then it wasn't long before I began to really feel a difference. I was more supple, I was stronger. And then others began to see a difference. I was longer, I was leaner, I'd completely reshaped my body. What struck me was, why hadn't everybody heard of Pilates? It had been around for 70 years. Dancers had been using it for years to complement their classical training, and now athletes were using it to bring themselves to peak condition, but still most people hadn't heard of Pilates. This method really does work. Now, you don't need to have a back injury to benefit. It's as suitable from the first time exerciser right through to the sportsman. So why does Pilates work? Why is it different from other exercise techniques? Why is it so special? Pilates looks at the whole body with each and every movement that you make. We may be targeting a particular muscle, but the angle of your feet, your knees, your hips, your shoulders, your pelvis, your head and your neck, all these are important, and that means we're looking at the whole body. We're also very concerned on building strength from within. So a lot of our exercise, it doesn't look like you're doing very much, but we're actually targeting the key postural muscles of the body that lie deep within you, that lie close to the spine. So we build strength from the inside out, working on the whole deep structure of the body. We're not just papering over the cracks, we're getting in there, we're restructuring, realigning the body, giving it sound foundations. And it's not just the body we're concerned with, it's the mind as well. Joseph Pilates started this system over 70 years ago, and his favourite quote was, "It's the mind itself which builds the body." You need to think about what you're doing for each and every movement that you make. You have to be totally aware, to be in the exercise. On top of that, when the cosmetic benefits come, the flat stomach, the trim thighs, the firm buttocks, they last. 8 principles underline each and every exercise that we do in Pilates: relaxation, concentration, alignment, breathing, centering, flowing movements, coordination and stamina. And we'll be referring to these throughout the session. A word of caution: all our exercises are very safe and are approved by osteopaths and physiotherapists. But if you're pregnant or if you have a particular problem, it's a good idea to consult with your doctor first.